Hello, 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 everybody. Happy TBU Thursday. Welcome to another episode of The Black Umbrella. We are your hosts. I'm Frenchie.
I'm Nika.
And I'm Wes.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey. Welcome to the Chitlin Circuit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot to get into
We're going to
today.
get into it.
We have a lot to get into today. How are y'all feeling? Give me one word.
I'm feeling rootin'.
Tootin'.
I'm cool.
All right.
Okay. Boom. There we are.
There we are. Rootin', tootin', and cool.
And cool.
I love it.
Well, let's get into this word of the day, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right.
And yes, she is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And in that order.
The word of the day is hobby.
Whoa.
Hobby, a pursuit outside one's regular occupation, engaged in especially for relaxation.
Okay.
So my question for you today is, when you're older, what will be your hobby?
When I'm older, what will be my hobby?
Yes.
Underwater basket weaving. Let's see what it's about. People always want to put that in as a joke, a little pun. I'm going to go see what it's about.
What?
Yeah. Underwater basket weaving.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Or,
But you know what? That's you.
or
what?
right. Or I could do something normal. Maybe it would be, I don't know, sewing or crocheting or something. Because I don't know how to sew or crochet.
Is that a
Or cross stitch, pick up one of those little granny hobbies. Yeah.
Oh, like a dig, because I'm not older, but I crochet. So, but hey, it is what it is.
I mean, if you want to take it that way.
I am. I'm taking it that way. So, my hobby whenever I get older, I see my hobbies being a lot of things that require traveling and eating. Whenever I'm older, I'll be going every month. I'll have a home that, I can stay in whenever I'm in town. But my hobby is going to literally be traveling and eating at new, fun, inventive places.
Cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's going to be my hobby. And people always think of a hobby as like, oh, what can you do at home? I'm like, no.
What can I do in the world?
Oh, hobby ain't got nothing to do with. By the time I'm that age, I need to be outside because I don't have that many years left to be outside. So home is cute until after 50. Then you might want to just not be at home as much anymore. Just because, whenever you get to the 50, it's like, all right, people like to slow it down. Speed it up, baby. Keep it slow. Now, speed it up at 50. Now's the time to sulk at home and find cute little knickknacks and things to do around the house. But by the time you're past 50 and you're on the other edge of life,
The other edge of life.
yeah, the other edge of life.
Okay.
Not many people make it to 100.
No, yeah.
So once you get to 50, you realize I've got less than I've got more. So live every day like it's your last. Because, baby, it can be. Do that now. Do that shit now, to be honest. I know. Hey.
I'm going to pour this drink up like it's my last.
I'm going to hit this night up like it's my last.
I'm
Hit this ass up.
That's the edited version.
Oh. You have to edit yourself here. Be yourself.
Be who you are. I think my hobby is going to be visiting different museums or libraries.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cute. I heard there's one in, I don't know. I'll have to look at it on my phone, but there's one and it's like so pretty. Like I've never seen a library so like tranquil and nice.
Okay. Is it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it was Orange County or if it was just like on the further parts of like LA County. I can't really remember, but I'll have to look it up.
Let's take a trip.
Send it. Yeah.
Take a drive.
Let's do that. Let's get into For the Birds. Yeah. My birdies, they're here. They're ready to get to it. So you know what that means. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Right?
Chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp. So yeah, for the birds, it's the part of the show where I look at Twitter, I see what's going down, what's popping, and then we discuss it. We talk about it. First thing on the docket. I can't believe, I feel like I've been saying this since season 1 of this show. We're on season 6.
Yeah.
And for some reason, y'all refuse to stop. The chefs, the cooks, the people in the kitchen. Y'all refuse to stop being little freaky, froggy foodies.
Froggy is really
What's
taking
going
me out.
on? What's going on in the kitchen? What's got you so hot and bothered in the kitchen that you just cannot keep your hands to yourself?
The drippings. The drippings.
Look at the gravy. Ooh.
The drippings. Y'all ever been around?
I'm crying.
No, because I really had this conversation with someone not too long ago.
Oh.
My auntie loves to say drippings. It doesn't matter if it is a Thanksgiving dinner or a Christmas dinner or Easter dinner. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as there's like some kind of big old thing of meat, whether it's ham or turkey or even chicken, whatever it is, right? She loves to get a roll with her meat. And she always says, nephew, give me some of the drippings. And I think it's so funny because I don't really know anyone else who says it but her, but I know it's a thing. Like,
Yeah, definitely is a thing.
That's her.
hilarious.
Nephew, give me some drippings. I'm like, all right. And now I know what it is. But the first time I heard it, I was like,
Some what?
some drippings.
You want some water?
No, she wanted the drippings from the chicken or the ham or the whatever.
Oh my gosh, that's actually hilarious.
It is. People don't use it anymore. I'm going to start using it now. She's passing it on to me.
I'm dead. But yeah, this person, they weren't so cute with it. They weren't so cute with it. Okay, there's this video. It's floating all around Twitter. And it's of course, this little nasty ass person in the kitchen. They're making, to be quite honest, I couldn't even really tell you what the hell they're making. It's just so distracting and so disturbing. And then at the end, so many different things came out. And I was like, when did we make that? When did he start prepping that? I don't even know. Anyway, this person, oh God, it all starts with the dough. They start making the dough.
A deer.
They start rolling out the dough, making the dough. And then they start basically finger fucking. They did start finger fucking the damn dough.
What?
They start putting the 2 fingers
Deep in there.
up in the dough.
Just to see if it's going to bounce back. Is this after the dough's risen or something?
You don't have to do that.
Some people want to fuck their food. You honestly got to understand it's a kink for some people.
Well,
I just want it.
they need to stop. They gotta stop.
If they like it, it's their kink.
This
Are you kink shaming?
person? I'm not shaming it. I'm discussing it. This person, okay, so mind you, they're also making the dish, and they're in like one of those like muscle t-shirts or whatever, and they're kind of like buff, but while, like I said, this man is making dough, he's rolling it up and sticking his fingers all inside of it. Then he does something I've never seen anyone do, and he put his face in the dough.
Oh, okay.
Face first, slammed it in the dough.
Oh.
And started.
This is his own dish. No one else is eating this, correct?
Who knows?
No one else is eating this. Putting your whole big ass face up in some dough.
Put his whole face in the dough.
Got his place have flour on it and stuff?
No, not in the clip.
Oh, okay. Sure.
He doesn't really show him like coming away from the dough.
It's just a bop.
Face first in it.
Okay.
And he motorboats the dough. If you don't know what that sound is, if you're listening, you're not watching. He's motorboating the dough, sticking his fingers all inside the dough. And then he's also
The sanitation.
That's
what I'm worried
The
about.
salmonella.
Because it gets worse.
Oh.
I mean, he even gets one of my little, faves, a fig, something that you don't have often, but it's good. Gets a fig, and he just starts pushing his thumbs all down into it, making like, the juices come out of it, and he's
getting it wet, getting the fig wet.
He's sticking his fingers all in the middle of the figs.
Seeds coming out and shit.
Yeah.
Freaky.
He starts making a drink. He takes like a lemon peel, but then he drops the lemon peel in with like his mouth, and then he puts some he puts the lemon real twist thingy or whatever around his finger. Okay. Then he slowly bites it off of his finger to then drop it into the drink. Yeah. He's making a dessert. There's some whipped cream. He's licking the whipped cream off the top of it. And then he just does some strange things to the drink. I mean, he's sticking his finger into the drink and he's violently shaking it up,
with the ice cubes and
with
stuff?
the ice cubes in it, so that the juice is flying all out the bottle. I mean, it's just a lot going on, and I just don't know what is up with that.
It sounds pretty hot. It sounds pretty hot.
Don't fuck my food.
It's an ASMR. I gotta get into these videos.
You like this?
I'm not opposed to it. Like, I don't want to happen into my food, but I don't mind seeing someone doing it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, it's about the sounds, like the kush and the and all that stuff.
Right.
And maybe that's what I could get into. The audio. I may not need a visual pairing. Visual can be helpful because I know what it is, but I think the audio might do it for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just do it for me in the way of like, oh, this is nice. Not like I'm going home and beating off to.
So you would be a Dipsy listener? You'd be Dipsy?
What is that?
Dipsy is like it's like an audio erotic stories.
Oh yeah,
I've heard some audio erotic stories.
You told us about that.
Baby, it wasn't very erotic to me. I was like, what is this?
Remember the ones that they kept on pressing on Instagram on the ads with like all the insecure actors had like some kind of audio story. I was like, what is this?
Scary.
What is this?
Yeah. Okay, well, hell. That's what the people are doing in the kitchen. So if you're
a freaky Frank.
If you're a freaky Frank, you might be into this. And if you're just going to someone's home for the first time and they're cooking a meal for you, I don't know. Check their TikTok. They might have posted how they made that meal.
And you may not want it.
You may not
That's
want
a great idea. Thank you for that, Frenchie. That's a gem.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Before I go over your house, I need to see what your TikTok looking like.
Yeah, what you be doing with
What you be doing
food?
at home? What you be doing at home, period?
Yeah, what you be doing
What has happened on this couch? What has happened on, like, I just need to know. People put a lot of their lives on social media, but TikTok is the one that really is, you get the full video, whatever it is. So Instagram, I don't need to see that. Let me see a TikTok.
Yeah, that's where you're real raw. Yeah.
Because if I look in the back and I see a dirty blanket, I'm like, I wonder if this blanket is clean today on the couch.
Right.
See?
Speaking of dirty blankets, next thing I have for the birds, the Amy Winehouse movie. We got first looks at it. Wow. Dirty blanket. What are they doing to my girl? What are they doing to my girl, Amy? Because this little first look is no. It looks like a parody or something. Like, I'm not here for it. Did y'all see it?
Yeah,
I saw it.
How'd you feel?
I'm not mad at it.
You're not mad at it?
I'm not mad at it. I feel like there are a lot of people who are rooting for Lady Gaga to play Amy Winehouse, but it is Lady Gaga.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, Lady Gaga won't embody any role that she's in, but I still feel like I think that Lady Gaga could have done it, so to speak. Like, she could have pulled it off, and it could be really big. But I think it was also important to get someone who no one knows to really tell a full, authentic story. We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know. How'd you feel?
It was interesting, to say the least.
What do you think visually of Amy? When you saw Amy come on screen, you were like, Amy.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. When you saw Amy on screen, what'd you say?
Hell no. I said, who the hell is this supposed to be? Who is this? You know who she looked like? You know, the one girl on Sesame Street. That's who.
Rosie?
Rosie.
Wait, no, not the puppet.
Oh,
like
not
the
a puppet. Okay.
I don't know who the girl is. So.
Hold on, because now that you said that, she do look a little bit like Rosie.
Are You the Girl? Oh my gosh, remember Are You the Girl?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, that just happened. For those who don't know, Are You the Girl is an old, like one of the first reality TV competition shows. And it was very interesting how it was built because it was built around the death of a member of TLC, Left Eye, Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Yes.
And Chili and T-Boz went on a search for girls to
fill her place.
But they wouldn't say the word replace.
Yeah.
They would always say like, we're looking for someone to come in, new energy, yada, yada, yada. So like they were holding auditions and rappers were coming left and right and dancers, all this great stuff, right? And I remember who won? Oh So Crispy. Oh So Crispy won, right? And she performed with him like one time and that was it.
Yes.
So
oh my God, I forgot.
She wasn't the girl, but
she wasn't the girl.
Wasn't the girl. But whenever I tell y'all, whew, what a show that was, because it was really built around Left Eye passing away and then them being like, all right, well,
we got to do something.
We got to do something. So then let's do a TV show. Let me tell you what you're not getting. Let me tell you what you're not getting right now. That from me. Couldn't be getting that from me. But I mean, Lotto's the girl now, right?
I don't think she's the girl. I think she was just called for the day.
Oh. For those who don't know, Lotto performed with T-Boz and Chili. And she rapped Lisa's Part, correct? Tribute. T-Boz, Lotto, Chili, TLC.
T-Boz, Lotto, Chili.
We got T-Boz and we got Lotto, Chili. Imagine. Ew.
Oh my God.
Sorry for taking you off track.
No, you're good. You're good. The next thing that I have for the birds, baby, talk about reality TV shows. Jerrod Carmichael has come out with a new show. It's on Max. It's called The Jerrod Carmichael Show. Boom. Very easy to find. At this moment, as we're recording, only one episode has come out. The second one hasn't come out yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
It comes out.
I'm not sure what
Friday,
days it comes out. I got to check it out.
But at the time that we're recording it, it's only been one episode out. And wow. I mean, when I say you just get entrenched into the episode almost immediately, it's crazy. Yeah. So it's a very different type of TV show that I think we've really seen. Maybe not that we've seen before, but something that we haven't really seen in a long time, rather. It seems like it's very up close and personal, and there's no script. There's just following Jerrod Carmichael around throughout his day and throughout his feelings and his emotions and relationships just in day-to-day life. And we're watching it unfold on camera, and gosh, when I say it is like the most, not even like cringy or like secondhand embarrassment, but I will say it definitely makes you fold into yourself like a roly-poly.
Oh my. Whenever you were talking about it, I had to go ahead and look up his sign. Do you know what his sign is?
What? Don't say it. What is he?
He's an Aries man.
I was going to say Aries.
Of course, I could spot an Aries man or a Virgo man from a mile away. I was like, it's giving Aries. Yeah, that's him.
Don't ever know how to sit the hell down.
That's him. That's him. That's an Aries man right there.
Yeah.
Not one for my pickings, but that is one.
He putting feet in mouth on first dates.
Now
not even a date.
Not opposed.
Not opposed.
Not opposed.
But I'm saying he putting feet in mouth first meetup with cameras all around catching it for the world to see when it gets broadcasted on HBO. Like,
he's definitely going into this era of, I want everything to be truth. I want the truth to be revealed. I want them to see the real me. I don't want this to be fake, scripted, anything. Like, if I want to put some toes in my mouth, I want to suck some dick. Like, if I want to, like, do, I'm going to talk about it all, and I'm going to show it all. And that's what he's been doing.
Yeah. The first episode follows him going through the stages of hell, heartbreak, rejection, and everything else with his best friend who he fell in love with, and his best friend that he fell in love with is who? Tyler, the Creator. And it starts, the first episode is basically all about that, where he's just telling, there's like little anecdotal stories from like his stand-ups in the middle of this. So like we're really following him as he's going through it in real time. God. So he'll be on the stage, and he'll be talking to the audience like, yeah, I just text my best friend and I let him know that like I have feelings for him and all this kind of stuff. And like, now I'm really nervous. So I just like, I put my phone on silent and like I threw it in the bag and I'm not going to look at it tonight. And then we're just seeing him go through the motions of like, okay, I told my best friend how I feel about him. When is he going to respond? Why isn't he responding? How come when he responds is not anything responding to what the hell I said? Mm-hmm. How come when he finally did respond to what I had to say, he just laughed at me and called me a stupid bitch?
Because you know your best friend, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Exactly.
It sounded like the perfect Tyler, the Creator response, to be honest.
It did.
And on top of that, I feel like he really is going through the emotions of, like you said, trying to learn to deal with his feelings for his best friend, as well as trying to help prepare himself for rejection from his best friend because he feels like it's coming, but then also trying to distract himself with random hookups on Grindr every other night that involve them coming, being on camera, talking to him before they hook up.
Yeah.
And it goes from there. I mean, award show morning, he had a fresh hookup, just already there in the room, just chilling. They're talking, they're kissing, goodbye, and all these things. And I'm like, this is so...
It's wild.
Interesting to see how he is moving through his life.
Yeah.
Comedians in general always have some wild lives and just wild lives. But to see him go through this period of trying to learn what it is to be fully in his skin and authentically him while on the camera.
Yeah.
As well as trying to cope with the feelings that he has for his best friend, as well as trying to be this like stand-up comedian who is successful but doesn't really recognize the success, and then dealing with his family's non-acceptance of him being gay. And it's just so many different layers that we uncovered in the first episode that I'm curious to see how they're gonna story it out along.
It seems like the next episode will be focused on his relationship with his mother, because that's kind of how they ended off the episode, with his mom calling him and congratulating him on his Emmy win. And she left like a message and was like, oh, I'm so proud of you, congratulations, blah blah blah. And that's kind of how it ends. And then the trailer is like, you see a little bit of their relationship where his mom isn't accepting of his sexuality. It's pretty like recent public news, like when he came out like, hey, I'm gay, was only a couple years ago. And I assume that his family found out along with the rest of the world, kind of thing, and they were just very unaccepting of it. So I think that's what the second episode is going to focus on, how him and his mom navigate through that, because he was saying his mom was like his best friend, and now it's like so weird between them. So
for those who have not watched,
please
get
watch.
into the Jerrod Carmichael show.
Get into
you
it.
You will definitely not regret it.
You won't.
Also, give us your thoughts on it as well.
Yeah, let us know what you think. I would love to read them.
And Jerrod, we'll send the episode to you.
Yeah.
Just so that you can see how we feel.
Yeah. Oh, one last thing for the birds. I didn't put it on the schedule, but it's going to be real quick. Anthony Mackie Supremacy. I'm here for it. I love it. I don't give a damn.
What did he do?
He just want to be left alone.
He want to be left alone.
Oh,
that's it.
When he's in public, when
he wants to be left
alone.
A girl made a TikTok and she said, "Oh my God, I'm down here in New Orleans, and I was at a gas station, and Anthony Mackie pulled up with his windows rolled down and his music blasting. If you pulled up like that to a gas station, you obviously want some attention, and you obviously want somebody to talk to you. So obviously, I went up to you and I started to speak to you, and he just put his hand up and he said, no, excuse me, no, sorry. I just want to get my gas. How dare you? How rude of you. Bitch, fuck you. I'm with Anthony Mackie. He don't gotta talk to you.
And then said, we're both getting gas. We're both getting gas.
Can I get gas in peace? That's actually the place I hate to get spoken to the most, is at the gas station.
Don't do it.
Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. Also, leave me the fuck alone whenever I come to Target. Thank you.
That too.
Oh, I'm so tired of
Just leave me alone.
So
That's
tired
what
of those
I'm saying.
young heathens outside of Target.
Well,
because I'm trying to figure out, why do you want my money? You know what? We getting into it.
yeah, I was going to say, well, we're about to get into it.
We just going to start hitting y'all with the Anthony Mackie. Ooh, no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't want it.
No.
Thank you.
Please.
No, thanks. Sorry. No.
I just want to get my gas.
Just want to get my gas.
Thank you.
That's all I got for the birds.
Unless you're coming to pay for my gas,
Huh.
you let me
Go
know
ahead.
as soon as you approach. Say, hey, as you're walking, I want to pay for your gas.
Okay.
Simple as that, right?
Come on over.
That is how you approach me at the gas station.
Yeah.
Anything else? Keep it.
Yeah.
Shut it up.
Keep it.
Leave me alone.
Please and thank you.
Let's go ahead and get into our pay at dust and our shining moments. Our pay at dust is where we talk about something that, had us a little messed up, fucked up, and upset from the week, and we want to dust it off of our shoulders. And our shining moment is something that, just gave us some joy, some happiness, something that we want to shine a light on.
Shine a light on them.
Exactly. Who wants to go for
Me.
Pay it up?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because this happened today. This has been happening for, it feels like years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why every kid is
The heckling.
always in some kind of something. I am constantly heckled by the basketball players right outside Target. They sit with their chocolates and they ask me to donate or buy a chocolate for their basketball team. No jerseys on. No team schedule.
photo.
No nothing. Just backpack. Just dress like they don't play basketball. Even back in the day, whenever you would have to go stand and do something, they'd make you wear your jersey and your thing so you were getting your money.
Yeah.
Never do that, right? They're always constantly looking, number one, disheveled. Hanging out. A gaggle of them.
Yes, it would be a gaggle.
Sitting around, running around, and hee ha ha and cussing up and down.
Vaping round.
Vaping. And then asking me for fucking money.
Yeah.
For your basketball team. Baby, I can tell you right now, you're not going anywhere.
You don't got the
Why
stamina.
would I invest my coin?
Again.
And I can clearly see you are no star. At least not in this arena. Not saying that all my investments need to be stars, but this is clear that you don't. No, I don't see it. I don't even see it. If I could just see you being a basketball player, if I could just see a uniform, if I could just see a schedule, if I could just see something, I see nothing. I walk into a void.
Yeah. Ooh.
And there you are with boxes, and the boxes are full of candy. You notice that?
Yeah.
Full of candy.
Full of candy.
Not selling. Want to know why? What I just said. So I'm...
And it's not $1.
And it's not $1.
They be talking about
$5,
$5.
$7. Hell
Crazy.
no.
Get away from me.
Crazy. For that shit?
Right.
No.
Get away from me. I only pay $5 to $7 for my Girl Scout cookies.
Okay.
Yep. Give
And
me a
my
lot.
girls be out there dressed, suited, booted.
Suited up with their badges.
Signs.
Professional.
Letting you know their clearances. They could do the knot. They could do the this. They could do everything.
Yep.
Hell yes, Girl Scout.
Yeah.
Give it to me. There's a website I can go to.
Yep.
You know, an IP address, just something. I'm asking for
We have local Girl Scouts in our neighborhood.
Right.
We do.
And when you start asking them questions, because I've asked questions, they don't really be knowing the answers to it.
They don't.
Okay, great. What position are you? Oh, I'm point guard. Okay, dope. Nice. Where's your team located? Like what city? Oh, the city of this. Okay, great. What is your team called? Okay, awesome. Y'all.
The Evangelist.
Are your games? What happens? Like I'm asking shit because they don't know the shit because they don't have the script down.
What's your record?
Just
40 love.
No, yeah.
That might get me to donate. You playing tennis?
Okay, cool. I didn't know you was playing tennis.
Okay.
40 love. You just left in the middle of the game to come and do this?
Yeah.
Finish.
Craziness.
Exactly. I'm about my grind.
Oh,
You got
I
the
need to
shining
have the
moment?
shining moment, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot.
You were going in.
My shining moment is going out with my friends this past week. Although it wasn't as fun as the week before, still, we have been sticking true to going out and having a good time, and we looked damn good. And for what it's worth, what we could do at the party, we had a ball. So that is me. That is my shining moment.
Let me do what I do. Yeah.
Yes. And happy birthday, darling. His birthday
birthday.
passed.
Happy birthday, darling.
His birthday was on Sunday, so I spoke to him. He was in Montreal. Yeah.
We have two birthdays because Nika's sister also.
Nana.
And my brother. And my brother Derek. They both turned 20. Yes.
Love that.
The people are turning 20.
And which just means I'm getting older.
With a bang.
Whoa. But someone told me yesterday, they said I only got thicker and finer as I got older. And I said, wow. Okay.
I'll
deal with that then. I like that then.
All right.
Cool.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. For me, my pay of dust is going to be... I don't really have a pay of dust, actually.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
Yeah, no pay of dust. My shining moment is going to be that, I just had a good weekend. I hung out with my friends. We went out. I also went and did some shopping because I'm going to my first rave this weekend. So, I went and I shopped for that. I just had a good time. I spent a lot of money, but I spent it on myself, and it felt good, and I felt no guilt for it either.
Hell
damn
yeah.
it, you shouldn't. You deserve, baby.
Thank you.
My pay of dust, I don't have one. No, I don't think I have one.
I'm the only dusty one in here today.
But you got it off your shoulders, dust it off, dust it
right.
off. But yeah, no, I don't think I have one because on Friday, what would have been a crazy day didn't become crazy because we have no internet and we got to leave early from work. So,
well,
that was a blessing.
Okay. Simple as that.
I said it will be a good Friday. Amen.
Amen. I love you early.
Yes. And my shining moment is going to be going out with my friends. That was such a good time.
Yeah.
We had a time.
We had a good time.
We did.
We had a time. I wanted to fight somebody, but that's beside the point. We had a time.
Oh.
I didn't tell you I wanted to fight somebody.
That one person?
That one person. Just one person. One
okay.
person.
Yeah.
But other than
I'm glad you didn't.
That I am too. Thank you.
Because they were under the influence. So
exactly.
You
So they're not in the right mind. It's okay.
Exactly.
You're not you.
You're not you.
You're not you in this moment, and I know the you that's out of this moment, and that's a perfect person.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say perfect now, but damn it.
But you're
pretty
great.
Cool. Pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey everybody, we wanted to take a quick break right here just to tell you to stay connected with us. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and everywhere else at TVU Podcast. You can send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple or wherever else, make sure that you follow us and leave us a review. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, give us a like, and leave a comment. And also, don't forget, we have the TBU Season 6 playlist available on Spotify and Apple.
All right. Well, shit. Shall we get into the gust of wind then?
Yeah.
We should do that.
Okay, let's do it now.
Let's get into that.
Yeah.
It's coming. You Get blown away, baby, because it's a time over here. Welcome to the Quiet Storm. My name is
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey, y'all, my name is Wes again, and this is the Gust of Wind segment. This is where I talk about new music and pop culture. Today, we may do both. We may not. We shall see. Okay? But to be honest, I feel like we're going to only have time for new music because
we got
what we end on.
Yeah.
A lot to unpack there.
You know, it might have something to do with this on my shirt.
Just might.
You know,
just might. But before we get to the grand ole Opry of it, let's hit up some people who we love and know.
Let's do that.
Sinead Harnett.
Bitch.
First of all, Sinead, we've talked about you, 3, 4, 5 times this season.
Yeah, I thought.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down, girl. Because we adore you, and for you to come over here and put out Burn. And I watched it first. I heard it first on Colors. So I got to see you really perform Burn.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a song.
What a song.
What a voice. I thought when we reviewed the last song that she was done beating us up.
Yeah. Nah. Got them dukes back out.
She does all the time.
What's wrong with the girl?
But what I can tell you, Sinead, live this year, it's me and you. I don't care if you've got to go on something, and I will be there.
Front and center and ready. And I'll be with you. I'll rock with you. I don't care what venue you at. Travel. We're ready.
I loved it. It was great.
Excuse me.
My God.
Sorry.
Where's your water?
Let me actually cut that. Hold on. Put that time snip in there. That was crazy. Let me get the last couple ones out. Okay, so Sinead, keep it going. I mean, the album's about to come out now.
Yeah.
So at this point, we're ready to just give it all to us.
Knocked out of us.
Give it all to us. Next, someone new under the umbrella today. And whenever I say under the umbrella, I don't mean this segment. I mean in the music segment. The Honest Guy came out with Velvet Soul Side A. Immediately whenever I pressed play, I said, "This is the kind of time I'm on." And Frenchie was the one who dropped it.
Yes, Frenchie.
In the chat. So tell me a bit about it. Where'd you find it? How'd you find it? Tell me everything.
Well, I was just on Spotify, and I'm like, I notoriously will leave my screen like unlocked, and my fingers and my hands will be doing things with my phone, and I won't even know. And then I look down, and I done, sent $20 million to Jesus or something.
To Jesus is crazy.
Exactly.
He's gonna be like, "What am I supposed to do with this?"
Literally.
But yeah, I was having one of those moments. And then I looked back down at my phone, and I was like, "Oh my God!" and clicked through all kinds of albums and songs, but I saw the cover and I was like, hold on, this cover is nice. Let me just hit play. And I hit play, and I was hooked.
Right.
I'm here for it. I loved it's only 3 songs, 10 minutes. Quick. Bop. Bop. Bop.
Bop, bop, bop is what exactly a bop, bop, bop is what it gave you.
Bop to the top.
A three punch combo.
Yeah. It was so good.
I love his voice.
Yeah.
The Honest Guy has an honest voice.
And it was just so smooth. Just
Whenever you hear his voice, Nika, what would you say it sounds like? If you just to make something up, like his voice sounds like
silk sheets. That's smooth.
And just like that, y'all see how Nika acts up? This is her every single day. I want people to be, she acts up. Because you could have said anything else smooth. But silk sheets leads us to satin sheets. And satin sheets leads us to TD Jakes.
Yeah.
sacred love songs for the soul.
Yeah.
And that is not the avenue we're going down today.
If you don't know what that is, baby, TD Jakes made an album for the freak in you, for the Christians.
Did.
Yeah.
But yes, I enjoyed the album. Well, not album, but the project.
It's like an EP maybe or something.
Yeah, I loved it.
I loved it. It was great. I can't wait to... I need to go see if they have other
Side
music
B.
out or what. I need to go see what's going on.
What's happening? Next, we have Doechii and JT, Alter Ego. Alter Ego. We all watched the video as well, so we have a little bit on the song and the video. Nika, what were your thoughts on the video?
I love the video. It was nice. They looked really good. I loved all of Doechii's looks. Yeah,
I did too.
Yeah.
And then thoughts on the song, Frenchie?
Oh, I love the song. Doechii is always gonna give us crazy Florida bitch, and I love it. She's gonna yell at you, she's gonna scream at you, but then she's gonna break it down and give you a little bit of vocal every time. So I'm here for it. I love it.
I am as well.
And JT ate her verse. I wish it was longer.
Okay. Yes, I love your thoughts on that. I do. I love the song. I love Doechii. I love the video. Everything came together. I did think JT's verse needed a bit more upping, but also whenever you're rapping against someone like Doechii, not to say that JT isn't a good rapper. JT can rap, but whenever you're rapping next to someone who's like Doechii,
that energy.
People who can keep up with Doechii, like Doechii can keep up with Doja. Doja can keep up with Doja. Like, these are the things. That energy, that wordplay, that sass and sexiness and all of that, just what she brings to a track is a lot.
Yes.
Like, you can hear 7 Doechii songs and she'll sound different on every single one.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
if you play Alter Ego and you play me, can't you see it's just me and you? Panoramic views, that's my point of view, babe. Like, come on.
Different.
Same artist.
Yeah.
Oh, totally different vibe. Like, she can really embody like whatever it is the track is asking her to give, she gives it and then gives some more. So I love the song. I think that Doechii, I'm excited for this era.
Same.
Because she went on tour with Doja Cat last year, like to open up for Doja, but I can't wait to see Doechii just boom. And did we know when this project comes out? Or
I don't know if it's been announced yet. I'm not too sure.
Gives me something for the summer. Hold off a little bit longer, girl. Keep me waiting. But yes, that is Doechii and JT, Alter Ego. So check it out.
Yeah.
Next, Flyana Boss came out with This Ain't the Album, right?
Yeah.
Yes, This Ain't the Album, which means This Ain't the Album. I'm giving y'all a little something to eat with, a little EP. For those who don't know Flyana Boss, y'all might know them from their viral TikTok video where they're running and they're like, hello, Christ, I'm about to sin again, right?
Yes.
So now that I've said that, you're like, oh, yes, I know them, Flyana Boss. Well, get to know them more, because this ain't the album, but goddamn it, this shit
Hits.
Like
knocks like that like that microphone just knocked my ass. Woo! It knocks. I really do enjoy this project. I can confidently say I didn't skip a thing.
Not at all.
Not at all. No need to.
No.
No need to. First of all, this ain't the album.
This ain't the album.
But also, even if this was the album, it lets me know that I think that when people sometimes like become famous on TikTok and other things for their clips, they're like, okay, so you got signed off of a clip, but can you really do your can you really do your thing? Can you really make it happen? Are we just gonna constantly see you running around everywhere?
Right.
Is that your ploy to get people? And people have a lot of shit to say.
Yeah.
Especially to people who are actually young people, really doing great in music. But they came in with their own image, which is huge, right? It's not that they're just putting out music; they have like a whole image.
Yeah.
They're a whole duo. And I think this only is a testament to the fact that if you work hard and if you have your image and you have a plan and you stick to it, this is what you can do.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they sound really good. They're complementing each other. There's not one over the other. There's not, oh, we prefer this over that.
Nope.
You know, it's very much, this is a level playing field. We both have our strengths in this and we use them to highlight and lift up each other. And now look at what we've come out with. So
Yep.
if you haven't listened, Flyana Boss, This Ain't the Album, go ahead and listen to it.
Oh,
I want to hear
listen.
y'all's favorites, and then we shall move on.
My favorite was that first song.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other favorite was the hidden track that's at the end of Stupendous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nika?
I like and Skateboard.
Okay. I loved it all. I couldn't even pick a favorite. So
yeah, they were all so good.
They're all good.
They were all so good.
Yeah. I will be playing this when I'm getting ready to go out and like go do stuff. Like this is perfect to put on.
I agree. Next step to talk about, we're going to talk about, hold up, grab it. Yes. We're going to talk about Buddy, Don't Forget to Breathe. Buddy's an artist from Los Angeles area, right? Rapper. Whenever I tell you, this is my kind of rap. People who know me know that I may not be the biggest fan of hip hop or rap, right? Like, I'm not the person who'd be like, but did you know back in the day when they was like rapping underground and they was having the ciphers in the dis? I don't know. I watched a whole documentary on it though. So I can tell you facts, but I can't tell you verses or anything in that nature, right? For some people, especially a lot of male rappers, I find myself more akin to female rappers because, frankly, they be talking about things that I like.
They talk about things
money, clothes, men, all the things that I like. You know, maybe talking about how they get out the mud, and I'm like, baby, I am.
How they had to shoot somebody.
Right?
Yeah,
And
that's
I be
some
like,
crazy shit.
Dang, I don't relate. But I'm relating to the girl who's talking about how she gonna fucking nigga get his money. I'm like, oh, this is my kind, right? So it's hard for me to find a lot of male rappers who I enjoy. Kendrick is actually one that I absolutely love. But having Buddy, like having a chance to hear Buddy in this project, my. Number one, don't forget to breathe while you're listening to it. Because some of it will take your breath away. But I also felt so... I don't know, it was a connection there that I usually don't get from rap. And maybe it's because like he's speaking about the places that are literally
right
here.
Yeah.
But even in his delivery, although I may not be like, I may not have the same issues or be going through the same things that he's going through, it's like he's delivering it in a way where it's like, I don't want you to have to hear me. You know how a lot of rappers have to be like scream on a track and yell on it and like just to like say their piece and get it out. But he's like, I can say it and I don't need to yell it for you to understand it,
right?
Or for you to feel my pain or whatever it is I'm going through, which I can appreciate in any artist. So without me talking too much, how'd y'all feel about Buddy Don't Forget to Breathe?
I freaking loved it.
Oh my god,
I was blown away. I mean, like you said, some of it will really take your breath away. It was beautiful. I mean, from top to bottom, from the cover to the songs from beginning to end. I mean, it was beautiful. The production, flawless. The rapping, great. The features, perfectly put together. Damn. To come out with such a project. You go, buddy.
You go, buddy.
Now, Nika, did you have some favorites that you wanted to talk about?
Ooh, well, I enjoyed the whole thing, but let's see if I can pull something out of the hat.
Right.
Do things, get it all, should have known.
You better give it to
Got
us.
me started.
Oh, okay, yes. Nika said these are just a few. It was hard to pick, okay?
No, it was hard to pick.
Hard to pick
The
'em.
whole project is good, so play it through.
And I also agree. If you haven't, or even if you've never like listened to Buddy, go to your Spotify, Apple, whatever it is that you use.
This is a great starter.
This is great. Just don't forget to breathe.
Don't forget to breathe.
And next, let's talk about Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter releasing Cowboy Carter. Our queen.
Yeah.
Our queen is taking country. And our queen is taking country, and she has put country in a space and place where black people are visible.
Yes.
You don't miss black in this album.
No.
They
you
are
don't.
you're reminded of the root.
Even when you don't know they're
They're
there.
I mean, Beyonce. From a person who does enjoy country music, I do. This even was country. Sometimes it was in a way where this is classic country. And then I was like, this is country.
Yeah.
And then I was like, gosh, like, what is this? I don't even know what to call this. So to have a full project that spans, 27 songs, I believe?
Yes, 27
This
songs.
is including the interludes and stuff in that nature, but still, like, to have a full project that spans and you know that you never know which way you're going to be thrown, but you know no matter what, sonically, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And lyrically, it's going to rock. And vocally, it's going to be unmatched.
Ooh,
no one can do what she's doing in the studio, how she's doing it. No one.
The way that she is singing on this album, I feel like we've gotten, maybe like you might have heard a little twinge of it here, there, a little sprinkle of it there. Or if you've seen her live, maybe you've seen it, and heard it. But the way she put this shit out on wax and laid it down, we've never heard her sound like this from start to finish. The leaps and bounds that she's doing with her voice, the vocal control, the breath, the notes. I mean, the runs, the harmonies. No harmony went unharmed.
None. All murder.
My God.
Harmony is just murdered.
Okay.
Murder everywhere. Just killed it.
Killed them.
Killed them.
Jolene'd them.
Vocally, I mean, before I even go into vocally, Nika, I've got to get your thoughts on Cowboy Carter.
Beyonce just does things that you never expect.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Everything felt like a surprise. Like when we were waiting for the next song to come on, like even though we, it was popping up in the corner, but we were still like, well, what the fuck is that going to be? It's just it's very special to be alive at the same time as such a superstar.
Such greatness.
And such a hardworking woman that not only says, I'm going to put out this album with these elements, but I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do my history first. I'm going to do my history, and then I'm going to include people from the past and people of now, all at the same time. That is some amazing shit.
And it's not easy to do. It's flawless.
Yeah.
Flawless. It's not easy to bring these people together. It's not easy to see, because you can have great people in a room, 100 of them. It's Beyonce.
But only 99.
Beyonce can literally bring everybody into one room. As long as you say Beyonce, you'll be there, first of all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But for her to intentionally pick the people who she, because one big thing that I did notice, right, especially with us, having this podcast and talking about certain things, is to have a country album, and all of us know the success that Mackie has. So people, she didn't do the cliche thing where it's like, I want to find the top country black people and put them on. She's like, I'm gonna put one great top legend here, and then one person who's literally just starting out. This is your first feature.
Yep.
Momentum. Here you go. And I'm like, her mind.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You can tell whenever artists are really making things like Beyonce has for years now.
Yeah.
I mean, it has not always been that way, right? But now that she has that agency, you can really tell whenever artists are making things for the art of it.
Yeah.
Period. It's not about my optics. It's not about my numbers. That all plays a part in this weird music industry game thing. But whenever it comes to crafting a body of work such as, man, Beyonce is...
Do nothing without intention.
Do nothing without intention.
Yeah.
Have you been able to pick your favorites from Cowboy Carter?
Every time I try, I end up picking half the damn album. But I will say I had some standout moments with a few of them, which is all of them. But in particular, oh my gosh, Protector.
I will be a protector.
Yes.
So when the album came out, the three of us were together and we hit play and we had a whole little listening party with our Via Ray and we had a good time. And when Protector went off, I remember I said, oh my God, imagine your parent writing a song like this about you. Like, that's crazy. And then the other day, I was listening to the album on the way to the gym or whatever, and Protector came on, and I kind of said that again, like in the mid, like as the song was playing. I'm like, oh my gosh, like imagine like your parent writing some shit like this about you, their child, and how they want to protect you and how they feel about you. And then I kind of stopped and I was like, wait a minute, like it's very this song is probably how all parents feel about their children, like how they just want to protect them and how they just want to love them and help guide them and, you know, be a shield for them as long as they possibly can, because, you know, you're always their baby. Just our parents aren't Beyonce, you know, like they don't know how to put it in these kinds of words. They don't know how to sing it in this way. They don't even know how to say it in a sentence. And I feel like I was like, and then it just started to make me cry because I was like, holy crap. I was like, does my mom feel like this about me? And it just made me cry. Like, oh my God, is this what being a parent is like? Like, you know, like this is the kind of love that you really have for your child. And I feel like as children, you know, we don't, as grown as we get, I feel like, you know, we have our issues with our parents and sometimes we really don't see eye to eye, or we might not feel like, you know, they're looking out for us or like they're loving us in the best ways. But when you think of it in the lyrics of Protector, I'm like, oh my God, but they're trying so hard, like to give you their all. And they really love the fuck out of you.
Yeah. And we talked about this even just as friends. Like I remember sending a whole voice note about sometimes I just wish my parents knew how to really write down their feelings or write in a way where I'm able to process. Like I know through action how much my parents love me. But if you were to ask them both to get up on a stage and say a speech about me, they'd literally be like, we love you. You're the perfect kid. We're so proud of you. Keep doing you. Like, you know, they've got a few affirmations to throw out, but they're not the storyteller. They're not like the whenever you were like they're not those people. Yeah. And you know, I'm okay with it. I know my parents love out of me because I do to them as well. Yeah. But sometimes you just wish you had really that form of hearing it,
the depth of it.
Yeah. Like how they knew, if they knew how to express it in a certain way. So wow, that's Protector for you. Okay, you see how she does us? She'll literally sit up here, have a whole song going, then all of a sudden, boom, here we are, basing it all off of the song. Nika, did you have any favorites? If you could pick one favorite, you have to pick one.
Ooh, that's hard.
One.
What is wrong with you?
One.
It's 20.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
20 fucking.
Sorry.
This is hard.
What would you pick?
Yeah.
Two Hands to Heaven.
Two Hands to Heaven.
That's my one that I think I had a outer body experience. Is my Two Hands to Heaven, and it starts at the breakdown. Whenever she's this the real you. This the real me. I'll be like, oh, that alone, lets me know in this moment, this is our real right here, baby. I have been waiting.
I feel like she really made that song for the dance for you stands in the world.
I want to show you how much I appreciate you. Yes. I love that song. I love everything on here. But if I had to pick my one that I said I have to have this on repeat, Two Hands to Heaven. It's perfect in every way for me.
Yeah.
As soon as that horse starts galloping.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, she's about to give it to us.
Yeah.
And she sang her ass off, as she always does. So damn.
Mm-hmm.
2 hands to heaven.
2 hands to heaven. That's mine as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, what's yours? Tell us.
I think it's Levi's jeans.
Oh, I'll be your Levi's jeans. Tell us about Levi's jeans.
It's just such a good song. Such a sexy little thing.
Turn you on. Boy, I was your Levi's jeans. Okay, listen.
It's a good one.
Beyonce.
I love you down to the bone.
And Post Malone. Come on, Post.
Post Malone.
Good fucking job,
Post
Posty.
Malone put down the ciggies for the day.
You go ahead, post it.
He did.
Post Malone put down those ciggies.
You're
and
my
he said, I gotta get my
Renaissance.
shit together.
You're my Renaissance. Go
Yeah.
Post.
He was singing.
I hear you, baby. I hear you.
He was singing.
So does Beyonce. Beyonce said, you're going to get up in there.
And you better sing.
Do your part. Just
Yes.
like this. And if you don't know how to do it, I'm going to give you some time to figure it out. I'm going to need this back by this day.
Okay.
By this day.
Also, shout out to 2 Most Wanted because we got Miley Cyrus
Yes.
to
I'll be
Backyard, baby.
give us her beautiful,
Driving you
beautiful
crazy.
till
voice.
the day I die.
Miley and Beyonce is not what I thought that I knew that I needed, if that makes any sense.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Because I really didn't think I needed
didn't
that.
think I needed it and fucking got it
Got
anyway.
Never would have thought it would have ever happened.
Never would have fucking thought.
Because
Beyonce said, guess who I'm not calling?
That's all right.
Guess who I'm not picking up the phone and calling? Taylor.
no.
No.
And shout out to Bodyguard.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one as well. See, y'all, we're going to keep on talking about it because it's just
It's
Right.
so good.
It's
Just so good.
so good. Beyonce.
You've done it again.
You've done it again. Bravo. You've created another great hit. And we cannot wait to, if there is a tour,
Yeah.
we can't wait to attend.
Can't wait. I hope I get to go to one in Vegas if it's at the Sphere.
Okay. Do you know how I'll be in my get up? Don't worry, baby. Don't worry. We'll all be there in our get up, the Black Umbrella. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
For Beyonce. And yes, that is my gust of wind today, y'all.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, just want to make a note for those people out there. And yes, come on in. For those people out there who did not know that alumna was the female version for alumni, and those who thought alumni was a unisex kind of thing, I understand. I stand with you, and I understand. Because I, just this week, learned what the hell alumna was. Because I thought people were saying it just to be cute. Like, I don't want to say alumni. I'm an alumna. I did not know that it was a real thing until
Specifically.
I mean, wow. So if you didn't know, I didn't either. So you're not too late, baby. That's all I want to affirm you.
Why did you just go into Iyanla mode?
I'm just saying. Because sometimes folks will be like, oh, I can't believe I didn't know that because I could not believe. Also, if you're listening and you learned this from me now, you're welcome. And let me know in the comments, in the reviews on the podcast. Let me know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
To you,
That's
Nika.
your world. You ready to get under the umbrella?
Sure am.
Put them up?
Oh.
All right.
Okay, shit.
So we're going to shift from Wes's music section into an under our umbrella where we'll be talking about music and our relationship with music. My first opener for you question is, what is your first memory of when you knew like music was for you? Because you know there are some people, interesting people, who don't listen to music. Like there are actually some people that don't listen to music, or they only listen to one genre of music, you know. But I know all three of us listen to like a plethora of genre benders.
Genre benders. What we got?
Genres are a funny concept,
aren't they?
So this is the moment that I first knew that music
When
was
you
for
knew
me.
music was for you.
Okay, this is actually really cute because I have a story to go with this.
Oh shit!
So I'm not gonna go from my own recollection. I'm gonna go from the people that raised me, my parents.
Oh,
My parents told me whenever I was a kid, like a baby, I couldn't even walk. Anytime Mary J. Blige
oh my goodness.
would make her way to that TV and sing her music, I would get my tail over to that TV.
Mary J is on this way. They're gonna make
First
you
of all-
feel alright.
Imagine if that was a song I was crawling to.
Imagine
on beat.
that'd be a big crawl.
But then I'd be like, how old are you? Because that came out when we was
That would be a big crawl.
like, whoa. But no, they told me that anytime Mary J. Blige would come on the TV, I gravitate towards it. Like I would
That's so cute.
crawl
That is
to
so
it.
cute.
So I think that's always like my first realization that R&B is for me. For those who know me, know my R&B head.
Yes.
So that was my like relationship. I guess Mary J. Blige was my induction. But y'all know who my girl is.
Of course.
Brandy. Don't forget it. By the way, there was some discourse with her this past week.
What?
People were on Twitter
I
talking.
know.
But
I
then
saw.
let me tell you something. I'm not explaining too much. I'm a really big Brandy fan. Sweetie cakes, honey pie. You believe whatever you want to, and you be blessed.
You tell that tweeter.
Telling them, go Twitter it.
Go Twitter it.
I'm dead. What was the question?
Your first.
My first memory.
Yes.
Okay. I would say the first time I really knew music was for me was when Deborah Cox came out with her classic.
Yeah.
How did you get here? Yeah. That was my jam, my song.
I know that's
Every
right.
time that would come on the radio, my mom and whoever was driving, they already knew. Shut
It's
up
time.
and turn it up because I'm about to go in. That was my favorite song. And that was the first time that I really think a song made me feel like that. Ooh. Young as hell.
Oh, a baby and
feeling it.
And word.
A baby.
And I also
Feeling
agree
that
with
song.
that. I remember seeing the video for the first time and hearing the song.
Yes.
I remember the first time that and that's so crazy that we have such connections. But whenever I was a kid, my grandma used to throw Christmas tree decorating parties where I would go over her house and it'd be me and my cousin and we'd decorate her tree. I still do to this day. Thank you. Carrying on the tradition. But I remember we would do karaoke there too. And my cousin Danielle picked Deborah Cox, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here. And Danielle sang that song from top to bottom. And I was sitting there like, I really like that song. I like it. And I went home and I found it. I didn't know. I looked at the CD to see what version, because it's a karaoke CD. So you're like, which one is it? You flip through the book. And I went and I learned the song. I went home that night and learned the whole thing.
It's just something about that. Oh. No. Like, shut up. Shut up. Bitch, what?
No.
Oh my God. It just makes me want to, still to this day, I feel the same way when I hear that song. I come up out of my body.
Make you want to kick a bitch out.
It do. Get out.
Just goes downstairs. Leave. This is my house.
I'm crying.
I don't care. No one's supposed to be.
Get out.
Nobody.
I think I have two. With my dad, it was like car rides and going through his CD binder and picking a CD to pop in as we ride around Los Angeles. That's one. And also Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Just Mariah Carey.
Just that simple.
Just her, period.
No, just Mariah Carey. I loved Mariah Carey so much. I used to rewatch Glitter. Like, I had the DVD and I would just play it.
Okay.
All the time. I loved Mariah Carey. And with my mom, church.
Okay. Got your gospel roots and
hearing those singers sing. I never heard someone open their voice so much like that and just take up the whole sanctuary, like just fill the whole house of the Lord with their voice and just screaming and shouting up to the Lord, and got your saints in the back singing behind you. Come on sopranos, come on altos, come on tenors. Oh, it's an experience.
I'm so mad. Next Easter, we going to church, y'all. For real. Because I'm so mad I did not go to church this Easter.
You know what's funny? That's actually been something I've been thinking about lately. I'm like, I think I want to, like, low-key start going back to church.
Oh, my gosh. Do you?
Yeah.
It has to have a choir.
Whenever I tell you, I know a church.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was like, the one I go to is right here. Well, the one I would go to is right there, but I don't know, you know.
You want to find your own
Yeah, I want to find my
home.
own. I want to do that.
I'm just mad I didn't sit up there because I could have really been up in that motherfucker like, why do you cry? It's Easter Sunday, so you know they pulled that out.
They pulled it out.
They pulled that shit out. Yeah.
And if they have a production, they'll have their Jesus carrying the cross, moving the boulder.
Why are you weeping? He's not dead.
He's not dead. He's what?
Oh my gosh. Like what?
Sorry.
How did we miss that this past Sunday, y'all? That don't come around but once a year.
Come on now.
That don't come around but once a year. We got to go next year. I promise y'all. We're going to church. And TBU listeners and watchers, hold us to it. We're going to church. Next. We're going to church next Easter.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This took a turn.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I got it. Okay. Was music something that was a part of your household or car rides, or was it like news and talk radio?
Oh, no. No.
Never that.
I think that y'all should know from the past couple, two or three episodes ago, one of the two. Mm-hmm. Whenever I was talking to y'all about how I wasn't really well versed in politics as a kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you know I wasn't listening to none of that talk radio, honey.
No.
It was very much like, ew, ew, ew. Yes. It's me again. Creep, okay? It was Creep. It was Brandy. Have you ever?
God.
It was Monica Hurts the Most. It was all those things. Mm-hmm. So car rides in the house, out the house, concerts. My parents exposed me to concerts really, really, really early. So I knew everything about it and I loved it. So it was very much that in the house and the car rides. I remember getting my first CD player and having that Never Say Never album and spinning the ever-loving mess out of it. Yeah. I remember.
The first CD I can remember playing The Mess, as you put it out of, Raven Simone, Mystified. When I tell you I burned it into the ground.
I know you did.
Track 8, if I remember correctly, track 8 is Bump. And, yeah.
Baby.
I used to turn.
Oh, baby.
I've been thinking about how I was as a little sister, and I'm like, God, how did my sister put up with me?
I say the same thing to my parents.
See, when I get a little puppy.
Hey.
And they would do that to me in the house.
Oh.
See, when I get a little puppy.
Teasing you.
Teasing me.
Can't believe them.
Oh, my gosh.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, it was always music in the car, in the house, everywhere. Yeah.
I've been everywhere.
Mm-hmm. My mom likes to tell me the story of when she had my sister. Prince Erotic City was like the big song at that time. So when my mom got let out the hospital, got in that car, put my sister in her, seat.
Yeah.
and then got in, drove on home and was blasting Erotic City.
Right.
And then when my mom would be at home, she would be blasting music, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, turn it down, the baby." And she's like, "No, she gotta get used to it." And she did.
Okay. And she did.
She did. And now we both love music. I think she did that with both of us.
That's good. Mm-hmm. We have parents there who really, really put us onto music.
Yes, definitely.
Grateful.
Grateful.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
My mom was always playing music. If it wasn't like old school music, it was just Prince. And if it wasn't just Prince, then it was just like a mix of different songs. And she would just be swaying her hips in the kitchen.
Oh,
come on!
You don't know about that?
Uh-oh.
What you know about that?
That's always an interesting question, because whenever you keep on asking it, and it's the same, and it's the same music
over time.
How could I not know about that?
Okay. I know Johnny Gill. Okay, girl. I know who it is now because you played.
I played Johnny. I was funny story. Last week, I was on the 110 freeway, zooming to get to work on time, and it was like 7 a.m. My. I said, I gotta hear this right now.
Yeah.
It was just something in me. I don't know why the song, but I was like, this has gotta come out of me. And I got my life. And it was like, bitch, repeat. Repeat, baby. Spin it back. Spin it back.
I'm crying. Another thing that also took over my life with the music wise would be like musicals or movies like The Five Heartbeats and Dreamgirls and this is like an old 80s movie, but Break In and Break Into and Flashdance. Like my mom would have me watch like different movies. She'd be like, listen to the music, listen to the soundtracks of this. So that's another thing for sure.
Okay. My first musical that I actually went to was Wicked.
Ooh.
And I... Baby, but I was sold. I went with my grandma, my pawpaw, and I think it was at the Pantages. And my. I had the album. I told them, can you buy me the album, please? Can I get the tour pamphlet, booklet pack? I wanted it all. And that's why I say, whenever you just said, I don't know how your sister did with you.
Yeah.
Whenever I played that CD, I start in the shower. Imagine
that
the Witch of the
is
West
so
is dead. The wickedest witch there ever was. I like imagine playing that shit. Back and back. And sometimes I have to go hit a track again. Like, I gotta hit that one more time. They never once tried to they never was like, get out the shower. They just let me vibe.
I'm so grateful for that.
Hilarious.
Gosh.
And imagine how powerful that is for like you to feel like I can listen to what makes me happy. Because there are a lot of kids who are like, they'll play this stuff, turn that shit off. All that stuff. And it's like, no, I never got that. It was very much,
whatever.
Even whenever I went to my little Paramore phase. Oh, honey.
Oh, yeah.
We all went through it.
Yeah. I would sometimes when my sister and her best friend would like go to the mall or something, and she would take me with her, and I would bring a CD. And more than likely at that point, when I was bringing the CDs, it was either Mystified or it was the Cheetah Girls soundtrack. And I would be like, bloop, hand it over. Here you go.
Thank you.
And she'd be like, okay, like, and she would put it in, and she would just let me listen to it. And I just thought, like, that is just so cool. I gotta text her and be like, you're actually such a great big sister. I don't even know if you know that. You're awesome.
She was fucking with it too.
She was fucking with it.
I know she was.
Come on now.
Okay, send up and Deco, Dusty Silla.
What were some of your favorite artists growing up, huh?
Brandy. Brandy Norwood is my fave.
Hey.
Not ashamed to say it. We'll scream it from the mountaintops. I love Brandy. I always have, and I always will for forever. She is vocally a genius. She's gorgeous. She's talented. But musically, she's unmatched. There's one Brandy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people where it's like, this could be about 2-3 people. There's one Brandy. And as long as people know that, happy for it. And then my other faves growing up were Aaliyah was a really huge fave of mine.
Yes.
And Beyonce. So, we're consistent over here.
Just saying. Yeah, mine were Jay-Z, Beyonce, who else?
Girl, we know who else.
I'm just kidding. Also was Jesse McCartney. Baby, I had a poster slathered.
Whenever I tell you I was not ready for Jesse McCartney to come out your mouth.
Jesse McCartney. Yeah.
Do you know who I was waiting for, Nika?
Who?
Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those were waiting for Michael Jackson.
Of course, Michael Jackson.
She is a Michael Jackson.
Yes. She is a Michael Jackson.
To this day.
To this day.
Yeah, Michael, of course. And who else? I was gonna say something, but that threw me off a little. And Lil Wayne. Oh my God. I was such a big Lil Wayne fan. Yes. Yeah.
Let me hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Mine were Brandy, Beyonce, and Destiny's Child, both of them. And my boy groups, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, B5, B2K.
Those boy groups.
Yes. My girl groups, 3LW, Spice Girls. I already said Destiny's Child. Yeah, a couple of them.
Shout out to Day 26 and Denny.
Day 26, Denny Kane. Yeah.
Bitch, I put on that Spice World
Oh,
the other day. Oh my God.
I gotta put it on.
Ooh, when I say I was moving my head.
Hey.
I was moving my head.
Hey.
Okay.
What is a music video that you can think of that was like when you were like, oh yeah, like putting the visuals with the music is good, but this specific person in this specific music video?
I haven't.
I got mine too.
Do you have yours? I have mine.
Okay.
Baby. And y'all will know it because it was a cultural shift in music videos. I ain't never seen a video like it to this day.
Okay.
Very simple though.
Mm-hmm.
That Sierra Promise music video.
Oh yeah.
It is something that needs to be studied.
The way our middle schools were wrecked from people trying to click. Oh,
baby. But the way he was on the wall swaying.
Yeah.
Hips up and down.
my God.
But the way that we all tried to secretly take our pull stick
Yes,
or
our
anything, our
broomsticks.
broomsticks, and get up on that thing and lean to the left and to the right and feel like you floating.
God.
Sierra with Promise. Yikes.
Yeah.
That is the one music video for me
That's a good one.
that I really do feel like just you can't forget it when you see it. Unforgettable. And it's so simple.
Yeah.
But it's class. Like,
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Mine is going to be Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, Scream.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That music video
Legendary.
till this day is still just like, whoa. It's still so like futuristic, even though, oh my God, how did they do that? And then it's like, wow, brother and sister who are two huge stars coming together on a track, and it's freaking flawless. They cussing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then they hit two great dancers as well, come together, and they hit that fucking iconic dance break.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You can only do that as a sibling. Sorry.
You can only.
Only way you do it.
That's mine. Still amazing.
Yes.
I think mine is Janet Jackson. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah. That's a...
Yeah.
What year are we in? Are we in the future?
Yeah.
Or not? I mean,
She was everywhere.
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 It doesn't really matter. She was everywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, no. Yeah, I loved Janet Jackson growing up too, because her videos were always so like
just on another planet.
Yeah,
very much so.
Very much so. Okay, and I guess this will be like my last question, just because I mean, we've watched a lot of music videos and listened to a lot of songs, and I wanted to ask, when you were growing up listening to music and now listening to music, what made you, when you were younger, go and check writing credits, and who was the choreographer for this music video? Who produced this? What made you go and look? Like, was there a certain person or a certain song where you heard the lyrics and you were like, oh my God, who wrote this?
For me, it was just like, I mean, back then when I was falling in love with music, like we still had physical CDs. We didn't have streaming yet. Music wasn't on YouTube yet like that, you know. Everything was so new, but we still had to go out to the stores and get physical copies of stuff. So, I mean, when you pop in the album and the song starts playing, you know, I would just pick up that album booklet and just like read along with the lyrics, or, you know, read like the credits and like, where was it recorded? Oh, wow, what instruments are on here? Like, you know, it was just so cool to read along with all the pieces that made the song, like while the song is playing. Yeah, that was just like, ooh, that's like my favorite stuff.
Yeah. I think I was really into production whenever I was little, so I always wanted to see like who the producer was. However, just as much into the lyrics of the song. So I think, especially like you said, we didn't have any of the other stuff. So we just had the pamphlets, and the pamphlets had beautiful cover art. So while you're looking and you're reading and you're seeing your songs, what also helps, you always were rejoicing whenever you got a CD pamphlet.
Yes.
And it had the lyrics in it.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
And a poster.
Like, oh,
a poster.
I can sing along with it right now.
Yes.
You were always like,
my goodness.
Yes.
Like, thank goodness.
You give me a project. I'm gonna sit with this. Like, you start to sit with it and read it and like go through the songs.
It's magical.
So yeah, I think there's looking through the pamphlets and the cover art made me feel like I gotta look through the people who are producing and who are writing these songs too. And then when the internet became available, even better.
Oh yeah,
even better, because I could really just search it.
You're like, wait, they did this too? This song too?
It would connect everything together.
Yep. Yeah. Mine will also be the pamphlets that we would get, because you never knew if you had the lyrics in there or not. And you would just open it up and see. And sometimes I can't remember which Mary J. Blige album, but she's laying down and the cover is blue and she has on glasses, her hair is blonde, and she has like, it's like a half up, half down. But in that pamphlet, I can't remember the album, but in that pamphlet,
it's brown.
The background is blue.
Because I know what you're talking about, and the letters are like silver or gold or something.
But in that pamphlet, you get different like pieces of Mary J. Blige, basically. Like when you flip through, it's like different pictures and stuff. So sometimes you'll get that, and then you would just get the credits, but you wouldn't get the lyrics.
The Breakthrough? Is that the one you're talking about?
I think so. I have it.
Was she looking like Beyonce?
With that braid.
That's what I think every time. I'm like, Beyonce?
I'm crying. But yeah, that and just watching music videos on BET and MTV when they would play music videos and VH1. Every time the music video would come, you know, you get like maybe 15 seconds to see the corner and see, okay, this song, artist, and then like all the rest of the stuff at the bottom, and then where they are, Atlantic Records or what have you. But
that's why I used to love pop-up video. Y'all remember that? Pop-up video?
Yes.
Because they would pop up all like the really cool facts about the music video that, you know,
that you didn't know
unless you was reading.
Yeah.
We used to have to read in this country.
We used to. Now we don't. No need.
Oh
my goodness. That was
That was so fun.
That was so good.
I was talking to some of my coworkers today, to some, the older ladies, you know.
Yeah.
When you're young and you're working in corporate setting, probably more than likely your besties are like 60.
Yeah.
But we were talking about music today, and they were just talking about some of like their favorite songs from when they were kids, and like how it's so funny, like when people get lyrics wrong, because you truly think like you're singing the right thing. And
yeah.
we were just saying like, yeah, music is funny when you think about it. Music can be whatever you want, even if you're singing it wrong, it still feels the same. It still feels good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, this conversation made me feel good. I like this.
Oh, good.
I feel all fuzzy.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna go watch some.
What you about to watch?
I don't know. Like, I want to go watch some like music videos or something. Like some music videos, or like some behind the scenes music videos that they used to put out, or so, like,
Yeah.
I'm just feeling like I want to go back.
I want to go back. I miss when they used to play music videos like all the time.
I just would love to see if the day would ever come back where music gets a space again to be,
We need our TRLs and our 106 in Parks.
Yeah,
again.
there's no one place for music to live, there's no more music programming. We don't do music video countdowns anymore. Like,
now it's all on YouTube.
It's all on YouTube, and the only way you're gonna know if a certain artist or a new artist or something like that came up with the music videos if you're following them on Instagram.
Yep. Yeah.
So I would love to see you a music space
resurgence.
Come back. Please come back.
Renaissance.
We do miss you. Digital is cool, but
yeah.
Anyway. Thank y'all so much for joining us for this lovely conversation and this awesome episode. Please make sure that if you're listening to us on whatever recording, what in the world?
Whatever recording device you got a tape player.
Whatever
My
platform
God.
you use to listen.
My God. That's how you know I'm tired. I was trying to cover it up.
No, it's okay. They know what you mean.
But yeah, whatever streaming platform that you're listening to us on, please make sure that you follow us. Okay, please follow us. Leave us a review, whether that be the stars in the comment. Please leave those things. That would be greatly appreciated. And also, please download the episode. We appreciate the listen. We love the listen. Also, hit the download.
Download.
Thank you.
Please and thank you.
Thank you. And also, don't forget, we have the TBU Season 6 playlist available on Spotify and Apple. So yeah, make sure you stay connected with us, because we're posting stuff. We're out here. We're in these streets. Okay.
Yes.
Follow us on our social media, our Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff at TBU Podcast. You can also send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. Let us know what you think about Cowboy Carter.
Yes.
Are your spurs sparking?
I hope so. Because if they ain't, we ain't reading it.
Okay. And let us know about, when did you first fall in love with music? What are some of your favorite music memories? We would love to read them. And we'll talk to y'all next week.
Love
Love y'all. Bye.